Hi, I'm Bob Payment from Fairfax Coffee. I've been selling espresso cappuccino makers for about 12 years and JURA for about 10 years, and they've asked me to show you one of their machines in the domestic range, which is the JURA J9. Here it is. It looks really beautiful. It's got a very nicely finished front, chromed, very easy to wipe down and keep clean. Turning to the back of the machine, easily filled with beans, a hermetically sealed bean container. There's the lid. Pop the beans in the top. Close it. Water is supplied in a water tank. There it is, a nice large water tank, fitted with a JURA filter in order to be able to remove the calcium, which is so important in actually the housekeeping operations and all these type of coffee machines. So that's what it looks like. The question then is, how good is the coffee? Well, let me show you some drinks. First of all, I'm going to actually make you a cappuccino. The machine is connected to a milk fridge. This is the JURA Cool Control, which is available as an optional extra. And the milk's contained inside the fridge, of course. So all I need to do is to press a button. It tells me that I'm making a cappuccino, and the bar along the top indicates the rate of progress of production of the drink. So first, it delivers nice, really thick, foamy milk into the cup. And afterwards, it will deliver our measure of espresso to make a really lovely cappuccino. So really easy, one touch of a button. You could even walk away from the machine and do something else while it's preparing the drink. Again, the bar along the top indicating the rate of progress. And there's our delicious cappuccino. So when you come home at the end of the day and you fancy a really lovely cappuccino drink, it's so easy for it to make. Cappuccinos and espresso-based drinks, as all the drinks in this machine produces are. So let's have a look and see how good the espresso in this machine actually is. So in order to be able to get an espresso from it, we simply put a cup. Now here, I don't need milk, so I can put it under the center section of the machine, which is the coffee section. The top button over here says espresso. Press the button. It tells you what drink we're producing. We don't have to use a glass, but I just think that the presentation in a glass really looks quite good because it shows you the depth and the power of what we call the crema, the oil from the beans spreading throughout the drink. So let's just watch that for a second as we see that that settles. Really looks good, and because it's made from fresh, beautiful espresso beans, it absolutely tastes gorgeous. There's our espresso drink. Some people prefer to have a slightly longer coffee. Oh, by the way, one of the very good things about this machine is that it actually tells you when it needs to clean itself. So here we can see a message that's come up on the screen that says rinse cappuccino. And the purpose of that is to make sure that the device which delivered the milk is kept clean at all times. So what you do with JURA is simply press the button that's a light to tell you what to do next. So it's totally intuitive. This little button on the top is a light. I press it, and now it will push water through the section of the machine that previously produced milk. Milk has a fairly low boiling point, so it does tend to cake fairly easily. So this is just the way that the machine keeps clean. So it's a self-cleaning process, works very well. That sign has now disappeared, and I can go back to what I was going to do, which is to make a long coffee. There is a maximum size really for espresso drinks, but I think that in this case I've got about 125 mils of coffee. You'll see it produced into the cup, and it does create a really, really lovely drink. And if you want to, you could actually even add your own milk and sugar to it as you want. Here is the long coffee. It's described as a coffee on the machine. A little bit more grounds going into the drink. And there we have the longer espresso being delivered. But as you will see, the drink itself looks absolutely fabulous in the cup. And it's one of the more popular varieties of drink that this machine actually can produce. There we are, it's nearly ready, as you can see from the bar on the top. And there we have a long black coffee. It really does taste great. A lot of my customers say that they prefer that almost to any other drink. One of the great drinks that this machine can produce, and it's really popular with a lot of our customers, is the latte macchiato. I simply put a glass underneath and press this button which says latte macchiato. Latte macchiato is a milky drink marked with espresso. So what we're looking for here is to create a drink which, when it's finished, has layers. So as it delivers the milk into the glass, it fills it to the level we've preset, and then it pauses for a few seconds in order to let those layers settle, and then delivers the espresso on top so that you create the layered effect. So let's have a look at the drink being made. Now we have a pause. I've set this pause at 10 seconds. It's all in the programming, really easy to do. You can change it yourself if you want. But the effect is that when the coffee descends onto the milk's now got a firm surface. And there, the drink is ready. I'll move it just a little bit away from the machine, and you can see the layers settling in the drink. It's lovely to drink the coffee through the milk. Our customers really do find that JURA machines are so reliable and so easy to use. So that's really it as far as the drinks are concerned. Brief introduction to the J9. Fairfax Coffee is an authorised JURA distributor. So please do get in contact with us if you've got any questions about this machine, and we hope to hear from you soon.